Skateboarding for me isn't just a sport, hobby, or fun activity. It's an art, a passion, and lifestyle. Skateboarding is a part of who I am and will live in me forever. I became very interested in skateboarding around my freshman year of high school. It was something that looked fun and challenging. I respected it and the skill it required. Balance, technique, flow, and style are all big factors in skating. My friend's brother Casey had started skateboarding, and whenever I went to my friends, I would try to do tricks with Casey in his basement with his board. He taught me some basic flat ground tricks. At the same time, I started hanging out with a new friend I met in high school, Nick, who had the same interest in skating. We started hanging out almost every Friday after school, from playing Tony Hawk video games to doing tricks with just a deck, no trucks, wheels, or even grip tape. We got inspired by Bam Margera and the CKY videos. We fed off each other's interest to become fascinated with skateboarding. We would bring the deck around Westside Saratoga and hang out trying tricks. People actually thought I skated because I was pretty decent on the deck as well as a regular board. That winter, Christmas of 2000, I got my first board. I ripped open the wrapping paper and the box and saw my brand new Zero board with a 3 bloody skull design that I wanted. It was my favorite board from the Tony Hawk video game. As I felt the rough textured grip tape and spun the wheels as fast as I could make them go, I was extremely excited and determined. I was already having visions of surfing the pavement with a slight breeze on a warm spring day. I also received a video camera, which was an even bigger surprise that boosted my excitement and joy even further. Nick also got a board, so we went out riding and filming all the time. That is basically how it started. We were officially in the skate scene now. Of course, I wasn't very good starting out, but I caught on quick. Mastering the technique and balance of skateboarding is something that takes years to accomplish, if you even accomplish it at all. Figuring out different footing for tricks and learning to control the board and balance is very difficult. Falling is also a big part of learning and doing in skating. Sometimes there's a fall where I don't get hurt, and other times there's a fall where I lay on the ground because my back burns from sliding across the concrete. Many times I'll find myself cut or scraped and not remember how it happened, just because the thrill of accomplishment overrides pain and fatigue. Watching other people skate helped me to learn new things and try new things, but it's important to know when to push yourself and when to stop. I had to start at my skill level and work my way up one step at a time. When I was just starting to ollie, which is jumping with a board, over and off things, I had to start with my friend's 2 steps before making it to something much larger. It takes a lot of time to progress. But no matter how difficult it was, there was just something about riding that made it impossible to give up. The different surfaces alone make it a new experience every time. Sometimes the board feels tight under my feet cruising on smooth cement, and other pavement makes for a rough and bumpy ride, trying not to lose control of the board as it shakes under my feet. Riding on wood and feeling the bumps between where the boards connect make for a noisy ride. It's a sport that feels unlike any other. The board and you are pretty free from each other, but you try to stick together as best as possible. Skating's all about going out and having fun, setting goals, and working to accomplish them. Some days I accomplish more than I thought I would, and other days much less. The feeling and knowledge that every time is different and a new experience makes skateboarding so exciting. Whether you're skating a brand new spot or the same spot you've skated 100 times, it is always fun and a different experience. Stepping on that board and challenging myself is a main component which makes skateboarding so addicting. Going out and pushing yourself every time to accomplish new goals or even repeating previous accomplishments is rewarding. I believe I'll always feel that way. Nick fell back into the filming aspect of skating, while I got better and starred in his skate movies and videos along with Casey and other friends. He put out 2 semi-full-length movies, the first one in 2003 and the second one in 2004. But whether I'm filming or just skating off camera, I'm always having a good time and love every second of it, which is what it's about. Every bruise, cut, scrape, and sprain is worth it. I realize that skateboarding is a misunderstood and mostly negatively stereotyped activity, but it's something you have to live to understand. I know I won't always be able to ride, but my interest, affiliation, and passion for skateboarding will live forever in me, and the lifestyle will remain long after I am gone. Skateboarding isn't just what I do, it's what I live. Oh!